Michael Rock is an alumnus of the Gillen Brewer School, and in 2013, Michael graduated from Brandeis University with honors and a degree in history. Please welcome Michael Rock.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here tonight. First off, I'd like to thank Autism Speaks, the country's largest organization dedicated to advancing research, awareness, and providing resources and supports for people with autism over the course of their lifetime, for bringing us all here tonight, as well as the Gillen Brewer School and Major League Baseball. I'd also like to use this opportunity to talk a bit about my own life experiences and how Gillen Brewer helped me. As a toddler, I had immense difficulty forming sentences longer than 3 or 4 words in length. I also had severe emotional difficulties and could have fairly been labeled out of control. My parents have said that on at least one occasion, I screamed several dozen times in a day before it was even 11 a.m. I could also be prone to violent outbursts. Even then, I knew that I didn't want to behave that way, but I couldn't understand what was causing me to do so. When I was 3 years old, I started attending Gillen Brewer upon leaving a school whose philosophy and educational approach did not work for me after only 3 months. At Gillen Brewer, I was blessed to have Donna Kennedy, who then went by Donna Schieffer and was only a few years out of college, as my main teacher. Her help, along with that of the rest of Gillen Brewer's wonderful faculty and staff, helped make it easier for me to form complex sentences, which has greatly helped me in my efforts to become a polyglot. They taught me coping mechanisms that helped me manage my emotions more appropriately. Perhaps most importantly, the social skills I learned at Gillen Brewer enabled me to make my first friends, a few of whom I still speak with at least on occasion. Kindergarten was a more difficult time for me. My first kindergarten placement was at a prep school. My parents hoped that putting me in such an environment where I could be challenged academically, around peers whose appropriate behavior I could model, would help me further manage many of my deficits. Unfortunately, my emotional difficulties made the school the wrong fit for me, and I was ultimately expelled after calling my music teacher a jackass. My enrollment at my next school ended when the director told my mother that I should be put away in an institution and abandoned. But my mom didn't give up on me. She found another school not unlike Gillen Brewer, but focused on a somewhat older demographic that saw my potential and accepted me. 12 years later, I graduated from high school at that same school. Years after my preschool graduation at Gillen Brewer, I graduated from Brandeis University on time and with honors, with a degree in history and a minor in East Asian studies that focused on the Chinese language. While I have a difficulty finding the right kind of work for my skill set since I graduated, I have never been closer to finding it than I am right now. I am also proud to announce that with the help of a grant from the Daniel Jordan Fiddle Foundation, I will be assisting the Gillen Brewer School in establishing an alumni relations program. Before I finish, I'd just like to say one thing to all the parents in the room tonight who worry about their children's disabilities. I know this from my own life experiences. Your children may very well be difficult to raise, but they are not hopeless. Thank you very much.